This right here represents 1 year of your life, a square. Now I want you to imagine how many of them there would be if that were to represent all of your life. A lot, right? Nah, fuck that, bro. Is that a lot to you? This is the average expected life expectancy. 75 years is when you die. Not to even begin, here is where school starts. Here is where you graduate. All of this, you fucking work. You have so much time. Just, why are you so serious? Just take it easy, watch some Netflix. You want to spend the rest of these few years that you have on this planet being skinny, having no respect from other people, not getting the girls that you want to be getting, not being able to take your shirt off around other people because you have zero confidence in the way you look? Is that really how you want to spend the rest of your human life? You think you have a lot? Let me tell you, this is not a lot. Realize you only have one life and you don't want to waste it being skinny. Welcome to my account.
My fucking Instagram account just got restricted for some reason. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But right now I'm appealing this. Hopefully everything's gonna be okay. Also, I'm sitting in front of my desktop here, looking at all these things from all the fucking different UGC videos that I've made, just looking at the earnings. There's no crazy one in there yet, but soon there will be a video that goes super viral, and then there'll be a massive spike in my income for my UGC account, which is gonna be so cool to see. And I'm literally here documenting all of that for you. So documenting how I got in shape, how I gained 20 kilos as someone who was fucking skinny, as someone who was absolutely bullied every single day, picked on for how he looked because he didn't have any respect from the friends he had, from the co-workers he had, from the colleagues he had, for any of that, you know? And me gaining 20 kilos, becoming someone who now is a fitness coach, someone who actually helps other people do that same transformation as well. It's the absolute greatest thing of my life, you know? And right now I'm just traveling, enjoying my life. I'm back in my home country right now. I'm in Austria, but literally 2 days ago I was still in Bali. When you realize that life is just a fucking video game, doors and opportunities start opening up for you, and you will start to love life. Because you see it for what it is. It is a game that you control. You are the one who controls your character through the fucking levels. And you literally can level up, which is the fucking greatest thing ever. Anyways, now I gotta get ready. We are about to go and hit up some nice bar, some rooftop bar, I've heard, because we want to do a walk vlog. Just pack my bag here, put my laptop inside. Not a lot of people understand this, but dogs are literally one of the greatest ROIs in history. A dog, when you look at it and you pet it, it will literally lower your cortisol. So fucking get yourself a dog and just love your dog. Thing is, I would want to say, oh, just look at this, wait, in a couple of months I'll be driving a crazy car, because right now I'm in my Skoda. It's nothing crazy, you know, it's a fucking cheap ass car, it gets the job done. But I would love to say, oh yeah, watch me do the fucking hardest transformation in this shit, and then fucking do one of those clips where I'm just grab the steering wheel and everything, and then it's fucking, I go over the logo and it cuts here, go over next clip, and it's in a fucking Ferrari or something like that. Of course that would be sick, but to be honest, that's not even my fucking goal at all. I do not even want to have a supercar in this country. It's like, what the fuck would I do with having a proper car? That's, to me, is the stupidest thing you can do, is to buy yourself a car and be bound to a single country. I don't want that. Genuinely, I want to be free. I want to be able to fucking travel here, go Bali, go fucking Thailand, go fucking China, go Cape Town, go back to Austria, go Italy, fucking move around the map. That's what I want to do. None of this whole fucking bullshit. I don't want to have one car in one country that binds me there, where I have to fucking take care of the car, make sure it doesn't get stolen. All of this shit is just not worth it to me. Dead ass. It's not worth it to me. It doesn't sound like freedom to me. Like, people act like renting a fucking supercar is gay. You know, they're like, oh yeah, nice rental. I'm like, fuck yes. It's a fucking nice rental. What's wrong with that? That's the best thing you can do, is rent a car. Have it for 2 weeks, then go to get the next one. Switch around between cars, switch around between countries, not be bound to a single thing. It's so stupid to me. I will never get why people buy a physical car when they're in their 20s and they've not settled down yet. I mean, sure, if you're fucking settling down, you get yourself a wife, a kids, all of that, buy your house, sure. But if you're not doing that, be mobile. Like, I don't want to live in Miami in a fucking penthouse. I don't care for that. I want to fucking travel around, live in nice villas in Bali, pay the fucking same. Deadass, you, for the biggest villas in Bali, you pay about 10 to 12k rent per month. You pay that for a fucking Miami penthouse. The fuck, why would anyone ever choose a penthouse over a fucking villa in paradise? I don't get it. I don't get it. So, I mean, that's just my fucking opinion on that whole thing. But, I mean, you guys let me know right now in the comment if you relate. You need to get fucking fit right now. You think you have time? You do not have fucking time. You think, oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week, I'll do it then, whenever I want to do it. No! Do it now! You're in your 20s right now, not later. You want to be in shape right now? What the fuck are you going to do with a six-pack when you're 50? Nobody gives a shit. Guess what? Nobody cares. But when you're 20, you're traveling around the world, you're showing off your fucking body, bro. That is when it fucking counts. Gotta fucking lock in right now. You think you have time? You don't have time. You need to fucking stress, have urgency, and fucking lock in today. Alright, fucking going up this stairwell. It's so nice. I've not been in this city for so fucking long. Oh, I can already hear the skateboards. Look at that. And here's like a skate park, apparently. Jeez. Honestly, pretty fire. But I hit up that cafe and I see what the fucking day has in store for us. Got a lot of work still to do. Gotta pump out the school community, and for that I still have a lot of editing to do, which is the reason why we came here in the first place. Because I kind of needed a break from just working all day at home, and I like to switch it up a bit, switch up the environment, take those breaks where I'm just in the car. And I surround myself with good people, because good people is good company is good frequency results in good work, and good work results in so much more money, so much more wealth. Everything depends on the state that you do the actions out of. Originally, the plan would have been to go to a rooftop bar to work there, but honestly, the sun is out and this is looking pretty nice, so we might just go and sit here, enjoy the sun a bit. I used to hate on this city way too much, but honestly, it's not too bad. But yeah, we're definitely gonna sit here. Alright, so we just got our food. I got myself a bagel. Had this before here, it's absolutely phenomenal. Already took a bite. Friend got himself some beef tartare. Alright, done with this work block. Now, I think the mission is drive back home, because we actually got some decent work done right now. We still have 2 hours and 8 minutes before our gym closes, so we might as well go there, get a quick session in the gym. I think I'll do upper body real quick, but more focus on the whole calisthenics side of things, because my priority right now is learning to do the handstand push-up. So that is my focus, but also we got to do a bit of cardio because we got a High Rocks next month. We don't even have an entire month left. Me and this guy competing in Italy in a High Rocks, and let me just say, he's very well prepared, I'd say. I certainly am not. So I reckon that's the move right now. You use regular deodorant, you're cooked. Like, you're dead ass fucking cooked. Make your own deodorant. It's so simple. All you need is coconut oil, you need some baking soda, and you need an essential oil. It's literally 3 ingredients. Mix those together and you have yourself your own custom deodorant that not only lasts way longer, smells way better, but it also doesn't disrupt your hormones. If you're rubbing or spraying all these fucking horrible chemicals like phthalates, heavy metals, and all this garbage, that is so fucking bad for you. I stopped using regular deodorant immediately once I learned about this, because it's so simple to just make your own and then fucking rub that shit in. It's so simple. Let's fucking go!
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryna bless me like I said I chew. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them hoes get in between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns. In my garages are foreign bitches menaging, fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly nigga, I'm flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace.
I need your love, I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I come alive. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love. I need your love.
When it comes to warming up for a handstand, just rocking back and forth. For us as skinny guys, or former skinny guys, well, I gained 20 kilos already, so I'm no longer skinny, but I used to be. Thing is, my wrists are still fucking skinny, you know? Because that's just the way my bones are oriented. And you can gain weight as much as you want. The distance of your bones here at your wrist is not gonna magically get wider and you're gonna get a bigger wrist. It's not gonna happen, unfortunately. You can make it stronger, definitely, build some muscle around it, but barely makes any difference. So that's what I do, helps me get going. And yeah, now going back to handstand prep because I gotta learn the handstand push-up. I really wanna get it done. And I kind of made a bet with a couple of my friends that we're all gonna be able to do it by October when we reunite in Bali. So with 3 people, we're all gonna do a handstand push-up together, side by side. And none of us can yet do it, but we're all training for it. So it's the fucking greatest thing ever.
What the fuck is he trying? Ooh.
Oh, come on.
He might get it, wait. Alright guys, here you can see fucking Ultimate Pro doing some handstand push-ups. Let's go. Yes, bro. Easy, what the fuck? Since when? What the hell? Looking a bit too easy to me, yeah?
Dude, after triceps training, that shit is exhausting, bro. Oh, but it's so fun. He said he wants to try it as well. Well, I kind of convinced him to try it. So now I'm gonna teach him the basics that at least people have taught me. Let's get this going. You're not gonna hurt yourself. You just kick up against the wall. Wall is robust. Yeah. Now, feet together. Bring the feet together. Yes, nice. Squeeze here, squeeze here. Yeah, cool. All right, extend. Yes, nice. But that was good. That was really good. Nice. All right, so let me explain to you exactly the philosophy of how I train to achieve maximal muscle growth in the least amount of time and days spent in the gym. So first of all, I only go to the gym 3 days per week because I train upper, lower, and then full body. That allows me to hit every single muscle group twice per week, therefore allows me to have optimal muscle growth. Now, let's talk about the training philosophy when I actually am inside of the gym. For every single exercise, I do 2 working sets, and before that I do 1 warm-up set. So the warm-up set is just something that doesn't exhaust us, but gets the muscle into the right state, okay? It gives us that mind-muscle connection that when we actually go heavy, the muscle actually understands exactly what is coming towards it and we don't injure ourselves, and also it's there to physically warm our body up, but also to pump some blood into the muscle. That is all injury prevention. Then we do 2 working sets where we go heavy, okay? That doesn't mean ego lifting, very far from that. We go heavy with perfect controlled form, okay? So what we do is we go fucking
heavy as shit, meaning we train in the rep range of 4 to 6 ideally. If it's 4 to 8, cool. But as soon as you get to 8 reps, that's when I need you to definitely up the weight again. So ideally you'd be somewhere between 4 to 6 reps. Now you're thinking, oh, that's just gonna build strength and not muscle. Well, that's what we used to think, okay? Nowadays we know that this is still the optimal range to build muscle, to build size, not just strength, okay? Thing is, why we do that is to minimize fatigue, because we wanna grow as much as possible with the least time spent in the gym. We're still training maximum effort because we're going hard as shit. Thing is just, we're not fucking exhausting us to death by doing 8 to 12 reps like most influencers tell you should be doing, which is absolute garbage because, well, you're just gonna fatigue yourself because you're doing more reps, which you don't need. If you're aiming to get close to muscle failure or even to complete failure, which is where you should be to get ideal muscle growth, you know, 1 rep in reserve would technically be ideal, but if you don't know yet where your 1 rep in reserve is, then just go to failure on every single set, okay? That is when you get the ideal muscle growth, okay? Because the way muscle is built, it's not this fucking micro tears, you break the muscle down and then in the recovery process, it comes back bigger and stronger. That's not how it fucking works, okay? Muscle is built at the point where, let me just give you a demonstration, okay? You have your dumbbells here and you're doing bicep curls. Let's just say you're doing concentration curls, this movement right here, okay? So I'm using fucking 3 kilos to demo right now. These reps right now, you see what's going on with them? Really pay attention right now. They're all at the same exact speed, which means that is not doing anything to barely anything for our muscle growth. Now pay attention to this, okay? Because I just did a lot of reps, okay? This is fatiguing. Pay attention to this. It is getting slower and slower. Not because I'm slowing down the reps, no, it's getting slower and slower because it's getting harder and harder to do that, to perform the exercise. That is where muscle is built, okay? Muscle is ideally built at the point where you get involuntarily slower in your exercise. That is the exact point where you want to be. Now, if you're doing 8 to 12 reps, guess what? The first fucking 6 reps are not gonna be any slower. They're not gonna fucking be exhausting because the weight is so low. But if you're now doing 4 to 6 reps with heavy weight, where you're still doing perfect form so you don't ego lift, guess what? The first 2 reps are probably gonna be reps where you have the same speed. But after the second rep already, maybe even after the first rep, it's already gonna be a tiny bit slower, and then another tiny bit slower, and then another tiny bit slower, and then you can barely even fucking do it. That is how you build muscle. It is that range. Those last 4 to 5 reps that you can get is where the muscle is actually built. So all we're trying to do is just get into this range quicker, because we understand that is the only range where muscle is built. So anything we do before that is completely useless. So 8 to 12 reps, yeah, you're gonna build muscle, absolutely, because you're still in that range at the end. But those things you did before, they count, but they don't count towards muscle growth, or barely any. They count towards extra fatigue, and extra fatigue needs extra recovery, which means you're gonna spend more time and also need more time to recover because you're damaging your muscles more, you're stressing them out more. So if we could just fucking bypass that and instantly be in that range, or near to instantly be in that range of where muscle is built, wouldn't that be completely logical and exactly what you should do? That's why I tell my clients, and I myself train that way, of 4 to 6 reps. The number one way to have optimal recovery is to not cause unnecessary fatigue in the first place. I said this before, and I'll say it again, I will die on this hill.
Oder we made it, yeah. 10 von 10 Bitch hat in der Playlist. Das nicht Asi Bitch, das vom Angels. 5 Sterne Sweet ist bei Tilo Basic. Bruder, we made it, yeah. Ich hör den Neid, wenn ein Bastard hatet. Die Jungs gehen rein, wenn ein Bastard redet. Codeine Pines, dieser Tilo schwebt, Bitch. Bruder, we made it. Ich komm von nicht viel, ja. Vom Schnorren beim Dope-Dealer. So Baby, ich mach viel Cash, ja. Baby, es ist real, wenn ich sag, ich hab bei Ratten gepennt. Auf 15 Cent, Teller schimmeln. Tilo lebt in seinem Dreck, ja. Jetzt mach ich Big Racks. Polizisten kommen an und wollen Piss testen. Früher mochte sie mich nicht, jetzt ist sie Big Fan. Ja, sie slidet in die DMs und will dick jetzt.
Everyone's sleeping already. dog's obviously not sleeping yet. Alright, I still gotta get some dinner.
This is my second dog. Look at him.
That's Benji.
Oh, yes. Oh, such a good boy.
Deadass, I said it before, but dogs are such a good ROI. They lower your cortisol so much. They make you feel so good. They put you into the best frequency. They regulate your emotions to make you feel love. And love is literally the highest frequency. No, I don't even think it's love. I think it's authenticity that is the highest frequency that's been measured. And that's just where you want to be, right? Authenticity, love, abundance, that's where you want to be. I just want to have absolute greatness. I won't ever settle for less than excellence because, well, I know that's inside of me. I know it. Wasn't that way. I wasn't born with that. I wasn't born talented. I wasn't born in shape. I wasn't born jacked, looking great, being in fitness. I wasn't born that way. I wasn't born a winner. Back then, I used to fucking sit out in fucking sports class. They used to pick me last because, well, I was too afraid. Ball came to me in fucking high school. I was too afraid to fucking catch the ball. It's my turn to shoot the ball and I fucking miss. I couldn't bear with that embarrassment of the team losing because of me. Because, well, I was weak. I couldn't throw the ball properly. I wasn't good at anything. I was just there. I was just a fucking waste of space. That's how I was born. That's how I was fucking designed to be. Well, guess what? I beat the fucking odds. I made myself become someone who is worthy of having the ball passed to him. I made myself someone who, when nowadays we would be playing some team sports, everyone would instantly go, oh, Vale, I want that guy on my team. Yeah, this guy is capable. This guy knows his shit. That's where you want to be. And it doesn't matter if it's in sports. You want to be capable in your fucking sports. You want to be capable in fucking your physique. You want to be strong. I can fight. I can do calisthenics. I can do fucking parkour. I can do a backflip standing right here on the floor. I'm strong. I'm athletic. I'm about to fucking compete in a high rocks. Throw something at me, I'll deal with it. Better than 99% of people. I'm capable. I learned fucking English myself. I speak German. That's my native language. I fucking make myself just magically be an expert in the English language. I do this now. I can speak fluently. You don't have to be born a winner. Please, take that with you. You can beat the odds and you decide who you are gonna be.
Alright, so let me show you what I cooked today. One of my favorite meals of all times.
Amatriciana. That's an Italian meal. My favorite type of fucking pasta. I love it.